Hello, this is Josh Belk with the Belk on Business podcast. For those of you who are watching on video, recording from my home today, sitting here in my dining room, and fortunate enough to have my son behind the camera, and it's always a privilege to be able to have a family working inside the business. So recording from home today, actually just finished here at a funeral not too long ago, and kind of sitting there with actually a dear friend's mom had passed away and mother-in-law had passed away, and as I kind of sat there and probably when I get done wrapping up here, end up recording maybe a little bit of a video to send over to them. Hopefully it'll be an encouragement to them. But kind of a couple individuals who really, they travel around the country talking to business owners and working with business owners on building their businesses. And I've learned a tremendous amount from them. But over this past week, have kind of been sitting down and just jotted down some thoughts as it relates to building our business in 2020. I recorded a podcast here a few weeks ago and put it out on preparing for 2020. And so this, I think, will kind of complement that particular podcast. Just want to mention, I just have, maybe half a dozen points or so here on building our business in 2020. I think with any business, it really starts from the top. I think it's true in a family environment and especially in a work environment as well. Leadership is key. So I think any time that we're talking about building our businesses and improving our business, it needs to start with us as the business owner. So as the business owner, I need to look inward. And I think the most important thing that we can do, especially as we begin looking into 2020, preparing for 2020, is to look at ourselves. And what are certain areas, what are things that we can do for ourselves so we can become better managers of ourselves? I think we need to be very self-aware, we need to be very self-disciplined, and we need to be able to manage ourselves. As the visionary in our businesses, as the owners in our businesses, there's a lot there that goes into being an effective leader in our businesses. And I've recorded a podcast in the past in regards to leadership, one of my favorite topics. But I think a good leader is a leader who can manage themselves and is very self-disciplined. And I think one key element of that as we look into 2020, that we need to make sure that we hold ourselves accountable. That we hold ourselves accountable to other people in our lives. I've talked about this in other podcasts as well. I think it's very key in our business as an owner. Who are we holding ourselves accountable to? And that can be a spouse. That could be somebody else in our business. It may be a mentor. It may be a coach. But I think if we're going to build our businesses successfully in 2020, it needs to start with us. Are we the visionary in our business that we should be? Are we the people? Are we the type of person, the type of leader in our business that we should be? Are we bringing the discipline that is necessary in our business? Are we coachable? Are we willing to listen to others' input and be able to take that input and improve our businesses, improve ourselves as individuals? Secondly, is the planning element of our business. Of course, it's a good time of the year as we wrap up 2019, moving into 2020, to be able to sit down and plan out and map out that next year. And we've talked about that before as well, but just kind of a reminder to kind of sit down and plan. Get those first quarter goals in. Get them put down on paper. Get your budgets together. What are your goals? What are your plans for this coming year? And begin to put the processes in place to implement whatever needs to be implemented to hit those goals. Thirdly, as you look into your talent base. And I'm reading a book here that was given to me at a mastermind called Hiring for Attitude, and kind of a couple thoughts as I began working through this book is the talent that we bring on, are they coachable and are they committed? And I think as we look and we evaluate talent, and there's a lot out there, there's consultants out there that can help you as far as trying to identify the right type of talent. But I think any talent that you bring on needs to be coachable and they need to be committed. And I think even going back to those of us as business owners, we also need to be coachable and we also need to be committed. Next, making sure that the teams that we put together are also committed to the cause. So as we go through and we're onboarding talent and we're evaluating our talent, are they coachable? Are they committed? When we put together teams, they also need to be committed as well as we begin to go through this planning tool for this next year. Next, for those of us as business owners, we need to bring passion and enthusiasm. Kind of this holiday season, we're kind of able to sit back, we're able to relax. I know for myself, but able to, even though I've been working, kind of getting caught up on education requirements for the end of the year, I've kind of stepped away a little bit and spent a little bit more time relaxing, kind of just sitting on the couch a little bit and maybe watching the new Star Wars series on Disney Plus and some things I just kind of just enjoy. And just relaxing a little bit. And so we are able to kind of hit that reset button because we want to kind of step into our business in this next year in 2020 and have the passion and the enthusiasm we need to bring to the table so our business is successful in 2020. Next, and we've talked about this before, and any good business coach or mentor when they look into your business is always going to be telling you to look at your processes, be working on your processes. But beyond that, I think also be looking at ways you can bring unique processes into your business. And so as you kind of evaluate what sort of value can I bring that maybe my competitors don't. And so I have a unique value, a unique talent, something that's unique to my business, and then build a process around that uniqueness. And then lastly, as you begin to build your business, prepare your business for 2020, evaluate your technology. In this day and age, we're kind of at a breakneck speed when it comes to so many things, but especially technology, and making sure you're staying up to date in 2020. So looking at your business, building your business in 2020, quickly to recap, first of all, look at your visionary style of leadership. Are you self-managed? Are you self-disciplined? Are you able to hold yourself accountable? Do you have a structure in your business to be able to hold your team accountable? Are you coachable? Are you committed? Are the people that you're bringing into your business, are they coachable? Are they committed? Do you have a passion? Are you bringing a passion and enthusiasm to your business? Are you constantly evaluating your processes, improving your processes, and also developing unique processes that relates to your business? And lastly, are you able to integrate technology in your business to be able to help push your business to the next level? Hope this brought you some value. Once again, my name is Josh Belk. This is the Belk on Business podcast. If you haven't subscribed already, I encourage you to do so. Have a wonderful day.